How's it going, everybody? Shinigami here to bring you another video. Now, today, topic of contention, Steamboat Willie. Now, actually, sorry about that. I had to make a little detour. So, a few characters from Disney's original creations, I guess you could say. Some of the first media they put out. They become public domain finally. Doesn't mean you can mislead people, and I'll kind of go over what it means, what exactly you can use, stuff like that, so that way people don't get kind of tricked into just using it freely and then getting sued to fucking hell, because guess what, Disney will still be able to sue you. Because it's still, if you still call it Mickey Mouse or some bullshit, then you're infringing on, their mascot. So, anyways, characters like Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit. Oops, it's getting out of frame. This bad boy definitely qualifies as public domain now, and only the original ones. So, ones that don't have their fucking gloves and stuff like that. It's so hard to try and do this with my fucking hand on like that, but yeah, we'll put them right here. How about that? So we're visited by Lucky Rabbit. Not sponsored by that. Alright, so let's get over this. Some of the few things that have coming out, I'll go over, but they've already got a video game, which recently changed its name from Infestation 88 to now just Infestation Origins, because apparently somehow I wasn't aware that Infestation 88 can... here it is. For those that don't know, 88 is code for HH, or Heil Hitler, within the Nazi movement. Oh my goodness. As H is the 8th letter in the alphabet, and apparently also has used rats as a stand-in for Jewish people in its propaganda. All of this threw up too many red flags. Oh shit. Alright, mind you, the gameplay looks like fucking Lethal Company meets FNAF. I mean, it doesn't really... I didn't get that vibe from watching the trailer, but apparently that's what the name could have meant, right? So that's one issue right there, right? Obviously taking a dig at... possibly trying to dig a dig at Walt Disney being Jewish. I don't know. But hey, Walt Disney's a great man. At least I would say so. Good work ethic. Here's another article going over, and even there, this one's going over the fact that they've already got a horror film lined up with, said property, but it's just like, Jesus Christ. I don't know if these will be any good, but the main meat and juice that y'all wanted to know. What can I do with Mickey Mouse? Or they're saying Mickey Mouse here, but it's really Steamboat Willie. He is technically Mickey Mouse 1.0, but if you're going off of legal terms and stuff like that, it's Steamboat Willie. Even says so in the documentation. I think up above. Yeah. A Steamboat Willie version of Mickey, and they put it in question marks because technically it's not actually Mickey. And then also, so he debuted first iconic Steamboat Willie in the silent version of Plain Crazy, made in 1928, and works from that year go into the public domain in the US starting this year. Mickey Mouse does not enter the public domain though, so like the actual different iterations that we come to know and love, with the coloration of the pants being red, yellow and other stuff like that being added in. No, not yet. I'll try and find out where that other portion was, but give me a sec. Alright, so sorry it took me a minute to find out, but yeah. So even this one, January 2023, copyrights on several of Oswald originals. So Oswald has already been, I guess, in the public domain. I could have sworn I was seeing somewhere that he became barely public this year, but that's all wrong. Other than that, though, back to the main topic at hand. Trademark. You can't use Mickey, Steamboat Willie, in a way that misleads consumers into thinking that you work or it's produced, sponsored, by Disney. Public domain. You are free to copy, share, and build on Mickey Mouse 1.0, Steamboat Willie, and newer copyrights. You can't use new copyrightable versions of Mickey Mouse until those copyrights expire. Self-evident, right? What about the more recent versions? I feel like that's still self-explanatory. But yeah, these are the only ones you can use right now. If we're going off of the pictures, you can only use the ones that came out in 1928. You can use the ones in 1929 next year, because it's been enough years after that for it becoming to the public street, right? And so that's why we're looking at these and these for another. We'll try and do the math here. This one comes out next year. That one comes out 6 years from now. That puts us at 2030. Holy fuck. So 2030 you'll be able to use this Mickey Mouse. Jesus Christ. And then in 2035 you'll be able to use Fantasia Mickey Mouse. But we're all really waiting for this Mickey Mouse. Yeah, buddy. Dapper little motherfucker. Just kidding. That's fucking horrible. But yeah. So this was just a fucking Duke Law School I found this fucking page at. That was written down to help me out. Fucking organize my thoughts a little bit better. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Are y'all gonna be using Steamboat Willie? Y'all gonna be using fucking Oswald together now, since they can actually be in media by people? Let me know. I know there's a video game that's doing some 2D kind of Cuphead first-person shooter style. I don't know. It looks pretty neat. But yeah, I think a lot of good things can come from this. But you have to be very cautious not to reference it or make it look too much like Disney. Because if it looks like that to the everyday person, then you're going to be in legal issues. They can easily, be like, oh, see, he's causing the perception of it to seem like it's Disney when it's not. Things like that. So, with that being said, hopefully you'll have a good evening, good night, and yeah, see how it goes. Bye. Good night.